What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Washed Kings podcast. We are doing a little bit of a reaction to Game 5. Nuggets are up 3-2. The Jamal Murray game. Wave those towels in the air, baby. We believe.
The first ever Washed Kings Winners Lounge?
Yeah. This is we're testing this out, and we're going to see how it goes. We got Patrick Kennedy here. We got super producer Matthew Hennon, and I am Cam Kennedy. Thank you guys for joining. We're just going to do a real quick show about what we saw. I feel like we got a lead with Jamal Murray. Guys, Jamal Murray, 43 points, 8 of 14 from 3, 17 of 26 from the field, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, plus 17 in the game. There's nothing like it when Jamal Murray is going off and making shots. This was his best game since the championship run, the best game in like 16 or 17 playoff games for him. It's been a while since we've seen him at this level. Thoughts on Jamal Murray?
Jamal Murray is back. Playoff Jamal is back. Playoff Jamal is in full effect. I'll cheers to that. 43, 5, and 7 is absolutely incredible. Took the load off of Jokic, but really important to give Jokic a little bit of a rest. Jokic it was a modest triple-double for him, 13, 10, and 12. He doesn't have to do much when Jamal is playing the way he is, like he did tonight.
So awesome.
Yeah. I can only second that. Definitely took a load off for Jokic, and sorry if my voice, I'm getting over a head cold today. So but no, I think he played incredible. I think this is the Jamal that we want to see. I think this is the Jamal that we're used to seeing in the playoffs, especially the last couple years. Altitude was showing flashbacks and highlights from last year's game winners over the Lakers, and it was a similar performance. And he played his heart out tonight, and he came to the arena ready to go. There was some talks about him being super locked in during warmups, and that he looked really good during warmups, and didn't really talk to anybody during warmups. And I know all the altitude guys were kind of on top of it and saying, yeah, he's ready to go. He's locked in. So not surprised from seeing how playoff Jamal elevates in that way.
For sure. It's just been a while, man, and it was a really good reminder because we haven't seen it in two playoff runs since the championship run. And dude, he is so sick when he's on. Like, he is one of the best and coolest players in the league when he's on. I'm just so happy that we got to see Jamal Murray do his thing tonight, and really just cook this Clippers team. We've been waiting for it. Kennedy last night called it. So shout out to K-Bear. He said, I think Game 5 is going to be Jamal's game. And boy, was he right.
I was about to say.
So sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, we were talking about bets placed before the show, a little bit of a PK's DK. And I kind of made it. I said, we're flying with the blue arrow tonight. And I probably wouldn't have said that if it weren't for K-Bear's predictions. So we had a little three-leg parlay for Jamal. We had 20-plus points, 2+ made threes, 4+ assists. He finished with 43, so doubled his point different. Yep. And then he finished with 8+ threes. We only needed 2. And he finished he finished with 7 assists. We only needed 4. So he pretty much
took 14 threes, bro. More. I love it.
Yeah.
Let it fly.
And so we cashed.
And then the assists, yeah. Yep. We cash, baby. That's PK's DKs. Jokic wasn't as involved tonight, but I think that's fine. I mean, I don't care at all if he's gonna have a game like this and we win by 20 and be up by 20 the 75% of the game. We almost let it slip a little bit at the end there, reminiscing about Game 4. I was a little bit scared about it, but they held on and they won by a lot. And the starters got to come out and everything and get some extra rest. Russell Westbrook, just want to mention, 21 points, 8 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, made 2 free throws. Other than that, he was just letting it fly, and it was one of those games where Russ giveth and Russ taketh, and you just had to kind of live with it. And I think he was overall positive, even though sometimes it looked scary and sometimes frightening to watch. But what do you guys think about how Russ did, especially coming off the bench?
Yeah, I'll second you, Cam, with the Russ giveth and Russ taketh away. He gives you those roller coaster rides, right? I do want to say, kind of looking back on the stat sheet, he was a -4. Don't really want to read too much into that. He was 50% from the 3-point line today, 3 of 6. Nailed his free throws when he needed them. He only got to the line once, but made 8 of 15.
Maybe the most important stat: 25 minutes played.
25 minutes played as
Give
well.
some rest for other guys.
Which I think kind of goes into that talk about alongside, David Adelman saying, if you're playing good, you're gonna play, and that's why Russ kind of finished out the game the way that he did. But then also not playing him too much, right? There is that kind of give and take on the Russ side of things. Maybe played, I could say, 2 minutes more than he should have in some instances, but you're gonna get those stupid turnovers. You're gonna get those weird passes.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen in a Russ game, and you have to have him on the floor for whatever you want him out there for, and then you have to understand that he's gonna have those other plays that you don't need in some situations. But great game overall for Russ. Love what he brought to the table, and I think the Nuggets really needed his energy.
They need that spark plug. What do you think, Pat? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was great off the bench. Obviously, 21 points in, would you say, 25 minutes? Yeah, 25 minutes.
Yep.
And, I mean, he kind of he drove it for us in the first half. I mean, we closed the half up 67-59. We're a little bit up and down there, but high energy all around, high energy from Russ. I mean, he kept us in it in that first half, and is pretty much smooth sailing for the most part into the second half, and then we closed it pretty well in the fourth quarter. I kind of questioned Adelman a little bit for kind of rewarding him with minutes in the fourth, especially like down crunch time, but it worked out for us.
I wonder if some of that, and this is the only thing we're really going to dive into, like in terms of like what they're trying to do, but I wonder if some of that is to give Murray some relief in the ball handling department, kind of have a release valve for Russ to just be out there to handle the ball too. Again, maybe he played a little bit too long, but oh well, you win by 20. It is what it is. We're gonna get done here in a second, so I'll just kind of read out some stats. The Nuggets shot 51% from 3, 17 of 33, which is just awesome. They made their free throws decent tonight, 18 for 23, 78% from the field. The assists, they had 29, so you love to see that. You love to see high assist games. And then on the Clippers sides of things, James Harden sucked, and that guy's a bum. He's really showing his playoff colors right now, and he went 3 for 9 from the field. You love to see it. A -16 for him. Yeah, he made no impact, and you love to see James Harden struggling. So, and Kawhi Leonard didn't do that much either. 8 for 15. He had an okay game, but man, I think the Nuggets kind of. We'll talk about now what we think this we'll see for the rest of the series, I guess. I feel good. I feel like they can go into LA and win a game. Every game is different. Momentum is not really a thing in the playoffs sometimes. I mean, it helps, but like every game takes a different tone, and we'll have to see what Game 6 brings us. But you got to feel good about what the Nuggets are showing you right now, and I got to think national media people are going to take note and think, oh, maybe I was wrong. The Nuggets look like they're going to win this series. But what do you guys think will happen? Are we going to win this in 6? Win this in 7?
The Nuggets defense showed up tonight, and they limited those two guys. And we've talked on previous episodes. Those are the two guys you got to target heavily on the defensive side of things. And so, I love it. Matt, what do you think?
I think if you're the Nuggets and if the Clippers come out with their hair on fire, you got to weather the storm a little bit. I think they will come out with their hair on fire. I think they were just given a pretty big punch to the face. So if you're the Nuggets, weather the storm, battle it out in LA. Pray that you come down with a win.
Their backs are against the wall now, LA, and they're going to be in front of their home court, and so that's always a tough spot to be in, and it's going to be hard to close out a Game 6. But you know what? If Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic and that starting 5 and Russell Westbrook all come along and they do their thing, I could see it happening. So what a game, guys. Really, really fun. Hopefully that this doesn't end in tragedy like last year's season did with winning Game 5 and then losing Game 6 and 7. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but good vibes the rest of the way. It was fun to get on here and talk with you guys a little bit.
Sure was. Quick, interesting stat. Nuggets have won 5 straight games when tied two games to two since 2019. So
wow. So game 5
yeah.
is their game.
Love
So
it.
I
hopefully-
guess what I think that now makes it have won 6 straight games when tied 2-2. I don't know. I heard that on
Right.
the broadcast and I wrote that down. So I think now it's 6 straight games when
Love
tied
it.
Hey,
2-2.
there you
So
go. I
Love
like
it.
it.
there we
Hey,
are.
that makes me feel good if we get to OKC and we can play them in a game 5. Maybe we'll win that one too. So,
Yeah.
all right, fellas, that was fun.
That was really fun.
Check it out. Check it out, guys. Follow along the Washed Kings. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Follow us along there. And yeah, Nuggets content coming all year.
We believe out of the cage. Let's go.
Out of the cage,
Shoot.
we believe. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nuggets in 6.